join me down St John's Lake at Linear Fisheries again. Now I've got the two little uns with me, and our mission for this session is just to catch a carp from St John's to show the kids how nice they are in this lake. So we're going to get the van unloaded, head down to the peg and get fishing. Well, we've skipped all the boring part. We're now in the bivvy. The kids are sorted, I'm sorted, so it's now time to get the rods out. We're going to start off by throwing 3 zigs out. Now I'm in the deepest part of St John's Lakes. I'm in peg 5 and I've got roughly sort of 12 to 13 foot. So I'm going to stick a zig out at 11 foot, 10 foot and 9 foot and just roam them around. I've already seen a few fish so fingers crossed it won't be too long before we get a fish. But the goal of this session is just to catch a fish for the kids. But they also want to see a catfish. I mean, I don't personally want to catch it, but they want to see it. So we'll also try for one of them while we're here. Right, let's get these zigs out now. Well, we've just had a slight change in tactics now. I threw the zigs out on their own and within an hour I've still had fish jump in, so I've pulled them in, I've gone to the shop and I've got some maggots. Now, naturals on anything is absolutely devastating in the right situation, and presented in front of carp they just can't resist. So I'm hoping that this will be the tactic that gets us off the marks and catches us our first fish from St John's. So we're going to get this out now, get the other rods sorted and go from there. But just a quick afternoon update, we've just had our lunch, so hopefully it won't be long until the carp decide to get on the feed. Now, the 3 zigs are out at different depths with the maggots on, and some of the fish are showing in really close, which is quite strange for here. I've not seen them this close in before, but I think throughout this session we might just roam zigs around and solid bags around to see if we can nick that fish. We're only here for one, and yeah, we'll go from there. But I'm going to chill out now, play some games with the kids, and hopefully one of these rods rips off and we get our first St John's carp for them. Well, as we were just sitting there watching the Corda underwater video, the middle zig's just ripped off, so I'm going to concentrate, get this one in, and this will be fish number 1. Right, let's get it in. And let this. Well, we've just had our first fish and it come out the blue. We was literally sat in the bivvy watching the Corda underwater, and the middle rod, a single bleep, gone out, picked it up, and it's absolutely gone zooming off. At first I thought it was a catfish. Check that out. 33 pound, 10 ounces of absolute insane St John's mirror carp. There's a reason why we come on here, and it's for fish like this. I'm so glad B1, B2 was full, because this has made the trip already. So whatever we catch from now is just a bonus. Happy days. Gonna get some pics of this, get it back, and hopefully a few more. We've only just started the session. Would it be rude not to show the other side of this 33 pound tent? That's absolutely stunning. Ah, absolutely buzzing. What a fish to get as a family trip up here on St John's. I'm going to slip this one back and carry on watching our quarter underwater video. There you go. Well, it's now fastly approaching the evening. It's 6:30. We finished watching our quarter underwater video, and what a video it was. So yeah, fair play to the lads. Massive eye opener to how spooky carp are. But yeah, I'm going to sign off from here. I've got a film to watch with the kids now, but that's all 3 rods. We're going to leave them out on zigs. Minimal disturbance, no spombing on the first 24 hours, but potentially we can get something ready for the next 24 hours, depending on what I see or how it goes tonight. Depends on whether we put any bait in. So hopefully I'll see you all with a fish either this evening or tonight, and if not, we'll attack the situation in the morning and try something new. Right, I'm going to sign off and go watch this film. Well, we've just lost our first catfish. The middle rod, the bobbin's gone to the floor, I've wound down into it and we've hooked into this catfish, and we was playing it for a couple of minutes, and then it's just bit the zig link in half and had all the catfish slime going down it. So now I've just redone the zig, about to get it out. So hopefully we can catch one and land one for the kids so they can see these big, horrible, bloody catfish. Right, let's get this rod back out. Well, good morning. Now, I didn't get much footage of me playing that fish a second ago. I had my little boy to give me a hand. It went underneath one of the rods, so he ended up landing the fish. I landed it for him. So, bit of teamwork there, and we've got a nice mirror just sat in the net. And yeah, a little change of tactics last night. We lost 3 catfish. They wanted to catch one, and we did try. But once the last fish snapped me off, the trusty old solid bag, I found a spot at 25 wraps, sent a solid bag on it, and it's gone off first thing this morning. So I think for tonight anyway, that's just given me a little insight that I'm going to stick a bag out at that distance and potentially put a little bit of bait over it and just see what happens, because these catfish are a bloody nightmare on the zigs, and yeah, it's proven a lot more difficult to land them than it is to get the bite. So get this fish out, have a look, and yeah, fish number 2, buzzing. Well, I've literally just got that solid bag rod straight back out. We've still got the fish in the net just down the bottom, and it's gone again. That's absolutely insane. Well, this is a bit crazy. No sooner had I got all 3 of these rods back out, all changed to solid bags, it's gone again, and I've still not even put any bait out. So I've clearly found the spot, it's working, and I don't think I'm going to stick any bait out. We're just going to keep it going as it is. But if we can land this is fish number 4, but 3 in a quick feeding spell this morning. Right, I'm going to concentrate and get this one in. Well, it sometimes doesn't always work out. I just lost that fish, which is a shame. Got it close in, and yeah, I'm not sure what happened. The hook's sharp and it's just bumped off, so I'm going to clip this one back up, get it straight back out, and yeah, just keep them where they are. The spot seems to be working, so yeah, happy days. We'll check this out for a morning brace. Lovely 26 pound, 14 ounce mirror carp. Little man here gave me a hand landing this one, so yeah, over the moon. I'm gonna sit this one back and then get the one out that Emily gave me a hand landing and show you that one as well. Right, let's get it back.
It's heavy, Dad.
It's fine. No?
I can't lift it.
Do you want me to lift it? Try again. I'll lift it. 25.14. The pound smaller than Jacob's. Good girl. Come on. Oh. Well, here it is. This is fish number 3, the second part of the brace that Emily helped me out with. A nice 25 pound, 14 ounce, a pound smaller than the last one. Yeah, but an absolute old crusty dinosaur, this one. Withered fins, withered tails, a bit battered. A proper St. John's carp is what we call this. Right, get some pictures and get it back. Happy days. Will you join me in my Tracker Tempest 200? And this is like an absolute palace. It's absolutely massive and it's got loads of space for me and the kids to come fishing on. So yeah, just a morning update. It's 8:30. We've had a brace of fish this morning and then unfortunately lost one. Absolutely devastated. They always say, oh, it feels big when you lose it, but I generally felt like a big fish. So yeah, really gutted about that. But all we're gonna do this morning is crack on making some more solid bags because I think we're gonna come away from the zigs tonight. We had 3 takes last night from catfish, but got snapped off of all of them, which was pretty disappointing because I know they want to see a catfish. So yeah, we're gonna have some breakfast, watch a few things on YouTube, and hopefully we'll see you all with another fish. Right, solid bag time. Well, we just had a drop back on the middle rod. There's a lot of trailers in here, so just a simple fresh bag. Again, nothing different to what I normally do. This is just a loop to loop, straight through, and then I'm glugging it with my favourite cordigoo, which is the buttercorn. So this is all clipped up, ready to go back out. So all we got to do now is add the goo in. Making me pick up cards. You're gonna pick up some cards in a minute. Have a look at them bad boys. Well, I still couldn't beat the kids even with cards like that. Don't think Uno's my speciality. Right, let's have another game. Gonna beat them this time. Well, one of the solid bag rods is now coming in and I'm gonna put out another 10-foot zig and just roam it round. It's gone a little bit quiet since this morning. That flurry of fish was more than welcoming. So yeah, we're gonna try stacking the odds in our favour, sticking another zig out. So hopefully them catfish don't turn up because I don't want to catch them, but I know the kids do. Hopefully a carp takes this one. Right, let's get this zig out. Well, it's now 9 o'clock and is absolutely flat calm. We've had horrendous wind over the last 2 days, so I'm going to sit outside and enjoy the weather while it lasts. And yeah, I've started to see a few fish closer in now, so hopefully it's only a matter of time before we manage to nick one. But 2 on the bags, 1 on the zig. If we get a catfish throughout the night on the zig and it snaps me off again, there'll be 3 on the bags ready for the morning. So right, I'm going to sit back, enjoy this evening. It's nice and peaceful out here, and I'll see you all with a fish or in the morning where we'll have to pack up and head home. Well, good morning, and yeah, a very quiet night last night. Nothing to report, not even a catfish on the zig, which was a bit of a surprise. I thought we was going to get woken up at least once by that, but I've just brought the rods in, 3 fresh bags over the spot. So now all we can do is sit back and wait, and hopefully we get one more opportunity before we have to go. But regardless of what happens, I thoroughly enjoyed myself this session. I've not had to stand there spomming for hours. I've enjoyed my time with the kids. I've thrown zigs around, I've thrown solid bags around, and we've landed 3 carp. Yes, we've lost a few, but it's been a great session. To come here on St John's and catch is always a challenge in itself. And not many people are catching. It's been very difficult fishing front the last sort of 48 hours, or coming into 48 hours now. So we're very happy with what we've achieved. And I'm gonna go get my head back down for an hour and then get the kids up and start packing down. So hopefully we bring you one more fish before we go, but it's not looking promising. So let's see what happens. Well, that is us now finishing our session down here on St John's, and unfortunately we just lost another catfish. The right hand rod's just gone melting off. I've picked up, and with a catfish there's not really much you can do with it apart from let it run, and eventually the hook just gave way. That was on a solid bag, so that would have been a nice way to end the session because they really wanted to see a catfish. But we've had a good session, we've all caught fish, we've had that nice 30, Jacob's had a PB, and Emily's had that nice old crusty carp as well. So right, hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the bank next time.